Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fall of Western Civilization. Today we're going to be taking a look at Star Trek A New Hope. Directed by the maker of Cars Hit Each Other and Blow Up, the movie. The perfect man to direct a space opera. In this daring and intense film, the Enterprise boldly goes where no ship has gone before. Hell. And the crew is stranded on the planet below. Now I've been a Star Trek fan for a long time. I've watched all the Star Treks, and by that I mean these two. Hey look, I even have a poster to prove that I don't have a girlfriend. Unfortunately, Sony has made it very clear that these aren't really Star Trek movies. They're more action and adventure, if anything. But personally, I think Arch will stand on its own, so that's how I'm gonna judge it. The best part of this film is the writing, specifically the dialogue.
What does it mean?
It means that I'm an officer of Starfleet's engineering division.
Engineering?
Aye, that's right. I fix things.
I know what is engineering.
Almost all of it works, because instead of being written by a baboon overdosed on hallucinogens, it was written by a talented comedian.
One morning I woke up and my loft door was open, the attic door was open. And I said it was open on Twitter. I said, that's a bit creepy. And people were going, oh, you've got a ghost, it's paranormal activity. So then I said I woke up in the morning and my dog was underneath looking up at it and it was shut, which was a lie. Right. And then the next morning I said it's open again. And I started to get the people genuinely like, there's something going on, man. There's something in your attic. Get up there. And so I said, right, I'm gonna go up, this is my tweeting mime. I'm gonna go up there and check what's going on. And then I didn't tweet for 3 days.
Seriously, if you haven't seen these films, you should probably go see him. Whenever Simon is on screen, he's hilarious. He's a real champ. Respond, Simon. Respond to me on Twitter. By the way, I have a Twitter. You should follow me on Twitter. By the way, I have a... It's well known at this point that the only things really separating the Star Trek movies and other sci-fi is the characters.
Because there's really only so much you can do with a spaceship and a crew and aliens and the galaxy and stuff. What makes these movies special are the characters. What keeps us coming back to these movies are the characters.
In this film, I dare say they're at their best. Bones and Spock get separated from the group, but luckily Spock's stupid haircut breaks their fall. Then they get some time to sort of work off each other, and it works really well. They have some good moments together. The new lady, whose name I cannot remember, was also pretty decent. They worked off each other very well, and everyone had pretty good chemistry, except for... The villain is about as interesting as a rock with Jeb Bush's face painted on it. There's a twist towards the end that explains a bit of his motivations, but other than that, I feel absolutely nothing towards him. I do not understand why Idris Elba's performance is getting praised. All he does is speak like an aggravated toddler with a speech impediment.
I am counting on it, Lieutenant Uhura.
Idris Elba is an alien who's constantly trying to regurgitate a golf ball. Who cares? He's bad, okay?
Krell is very complex. When you meet him, you go, oh, he's a bad guy.
He's actually kind of pathetic, but not even like in a comedic way, like Loki.
He's a bad guy.
What this film desperately needed was a strong villain. The plot is like a sad plumber. Yes, he's not impressive on his own, but it certainly gets the job done. The gold of the film is in its dialogue and characters. The plot just kind of exists to hold it together. Like a sad plumber. Hold it together, Jeb.
Please clap.
People often seem to confuse a minimal story with a poorly written and convoluted one. Mad Max doesn't have much plot-wise, but it doesn't need it. You're given the motivation of every character very quickly. There's no need for pointless exposition, as it can all be told visually. I'm not saying Beyond is as effective as Fury Road. I'm just tired of hearing people complain about this. Please stop. Stop. You know, Star Trek Beyond wasn't actually that bad. It was the first time in a while where I left the theater without, completely hating myself. The writing's clever, the characters are memorable, and Jeb Bush is finally getting work again. If you're a Star Trek fan that really didn't like the other two Abrams films, this might be more your speed.
He's a bad guy.